Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate social media using AI agent from Notion. So let's suppose I run an online store and I want to keep updating on my various social media platforms about my product launches. Now doing this manually will consume my lot of time, so I'm completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Notion, OpenAI, which is going to act as my AI agent, Facebook and LinkedIn. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to add a new data about my product in my Notion database, the post will be automatically generated using OpenAI, the image and the post, and I am going to automatically post that to my Facebook and on my LinkedIn. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process of how you can create this, then let me take you all to my screen.
In this video, we are going to see how to automate social media using AI agent from Notion. For this, I've created this automation workflow where I have built connection between Notion, OpenAI, Facebook pages and LinkedIn with the help of Pabbly Connect. And as soon as I've added the blog topic, the content was automatically generated and posted on my Facebook and on my LinkedIn. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate social media using AI agent from Notion. For this, I'm going to create automation between Notion, OpenAI, Facebook and LinkedIn. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this Create Workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first, let's name this workflow as Automate Social Media Using AI Agent from Notion. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created. And here I am going to select this as AI Agent and then click on Create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on Create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to automate social media using AI agent from Notion, which means whenever I'm going to add a new topic or a title in my Notion database, the content will be automatically generated and then posted on my Facebook and on my LinkedIn. So here trigger says when this happens, when I'm going to add the new product name, category, sale and launch date of my product, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to add a new topic and then action says do this, then generate the content based on that topic and create a post on Facebook and LinkedIn. So here in my trigger application, I'm quickly going to take Notion. And then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new database item and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Notion. Here you need to choose your workspace. I've already logged in my Notion account, and that's why I just need to grant away some permissions, for which I'm going to click on this select page, and over here I've selected all the pages. So I'm going to click on this allow access to grant away the permissions. It is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here authorization successful, which means Notion is connected with Pabbly Connect. And now I have to enter this database ID. In this drop down, you can see all the database which I've created in my Notion account, and the name of this database is block topics, and I have selected that. If I click on the save and send test request, I'm not going to receive any response because as you can see, we have not added any details over here. I am quickly going to add the details. So here I am going to enter the product name as Urban Luxe Blazer. The category is men's fashion. Sale info is flat 1000 off limited period. And the launch date is 2025 June 20. So here I have added all the details, the product name, category, sale info, launch date, and now I have to send this data to my Pabbly Connect workflow so that it could be processed and the content could be generated on this. I am going to simply click on save and send test request after adding all the details, and here you will see I am going to get the response, and here it is. So here I have received the sale info is this, and then I have received the name of the product, which is this Urban Luxe Blazer, and then the category is men's fashion, and then the rest of the details. Now here I have received the response, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and Notion is successful. And now whenever I'm going to add a new title or a topic or the product detail in my database, this complete workflow here will get triggered. And also it is important to notice that Notion is a polling based application, which means Pabbly Connect will check for the response after 1 hour and not instantly. So if I post something or add something in my Notion database, Pabbly Connect will check for the response after 1 hour. You can also set your trigger timing by going towards the 3 dots, go towards this set trigger time, and from this drop down select your own trigger time. I am going to select this as check every 10 minutes and then click on save. So here it is updated successfully. Now my trigger time is 10 minutes. So here I have successfully done the first step, and now I have to move towards the next step, in which I am going to ask my AI agent to generate the content, and then I will be posting it to my social media. So then in my action application, I'm going to take OpenAI, and then in my action event, I'm going to select as ChatGPT and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. Following the help desk given below, I'm going to enter this token and I'm going to click on the hyperlink. And it has taken me towards this API keys page. To create a new API token, I simply need to click on this create new secret key. First, I have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test, the project will be default project and the permissions will be all. And then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to me, which I need to copy and paste that over here. Here, as I have already an existing connection, I have created this connection multiple times. I am going to select the existing connection and then go with save. Here, OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter the AI model and the prompt. From this drop down, I am going to select my AI model as GPT-4o Mini. And now I need to enter the prompt. So I am going to enter the prompt in a way that I have all the details in my Notion and I want to create or generate the content on that so that I can post on Facebook and LinkedIn. I am going to enter the prompt like, so here I have entered the prompt generate a social media post for a dash item called dash with the following promotion dash. Make it short, catchy and include relevant fashion hashtags so that I can directly post to Facebook and LinkedIn. So here I am going to first enter media post for I'm going to enter the category. So this is men's fashion. So I'm going to enter this, and then I have to enter the product name over here, which is this one, Urban Luxe Blazer. And then I'm going to enter with the following promotion. I'm going to enter this flat 1000 off limited period. I'm going to enter the launch date also. So here this is the launch date. Now over here, I have not manually entered these details, but instead I have mapped these details because mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Here I have entered all these details and now I'm simply going to click on save and send test request and let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response. In this message content, I have generated the content which I want to post with the relevant hashtags. So here it says, elevate your style with our urban luxe blazer. Enjoy a flat 1000 off for a limited time only. So here I'm going to post this and I want to generate the image also so as to make this more attractive. So for that I'm going to click on add action step button, and then in my action application I'm going to search for OpenAI again, and in my action event I'm going to select this as generate image Delhi and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. But now as we have already an existing connection, we have just created this connection in the previous step, we'll go with the save. So here OpenAI is connected. I have to first select my model, which I'm going to select this as Delhi 3, and then I'm going to enter the prompt. So here I'm going to enter a very simple prompt like create a postable picture for my launch which attracts audience, and then I'm going to enter this content. I'm going to write relating to this. Then I have to enter the number of images. So I just want to generate one image. I'm not going to add anything. I'm going to select my size as 1024 x 1024 and the quality is HD, and the style field is not a required one. I will skip this. Here I have entered all the required details. I have mapped the content which I have generated so that the same image could be generated which is according to my content. So I'm going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response in this data URL. I have the image, so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it in a new tab. And let's open this image and check what we have generated. And here it has written some details. I do not want the text, so I'm going to update my prompt. So here I have written I do not want any text in the image. I'm going to send this again. I'm going to save and send this again. Let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response. I'm going to open this, copy and paste it in a new tab. And here we have received this image, and it is a very postable and a beautiful and a creative image. So I'm going to post it to my Facebook and LinkedIn. So here I'm going to click on this add action step button, and then in my action application, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to shorten the link which I have received in my previous action step. As you can see that we have received a very huge link. So with the help of this bit.ly, I'm going to shorten the link, and in my action event, I'm going to take this as shorten link and then click on connect. Here I have already an existing connection, so I'll go with save. The group I have selected, and I'm going to enter the long URL from the response which we have received, which is this one. I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and here we have received the response. We have received the short link which we are going to use to post on my Facebook and on my LinkedIn. I'm going to simply click on this add action step button now, and then I will be searching for my action application, which is Facebook pages. And then in my action event, I'm going to select it as create page post and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook pages. Here I'm going to choose my account. I have already logged in my Facebook, and that's why it is asking me, do you want to continue with this account? So I've clicked on this, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in. As I have already logged in, here authorization has become easy and Facebook pages are connected with Pabbly Connect. I have to enter the page. Now this is the particular page on which I want to post. So I'll go back towards my workflow, and from this drop down I will select the page as Urban Elegance Design, and then I'm going to enter the message. So here I have received the message from my OpenAI ChatGPT response, which is this one, and in this link URL I'm going to enter the short link, which is this one. Over here we simply need to do these steps and then click on save and send test request, and you will see the post will be created on my Facebook account on this particular page. Let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response. I'm going to open my Facebook and I'm going to refresh this page once. And if I scroll down, you can see that just now we have created a post just now. This is the same exact content which we have generated and the same exact image which we have generated and posted on my Facebook page, the particular page which we have chosen. So now I have created a post. I want to create the post on my LinkedIn also. So then in my action application, I'm going to search for LinkedIn. If you want to post this on your any other social media handles, you can select according to your choice and preference. I'm going to post on Facebook page and the LinkedIn. I'm going to select my action event as share text with image and then click on connect. So over here, I'm going to select the existing connection. I've created the connection multiple times and then click on save. If you click on add new connections, simply enter your login credentials, give away the permissions, and your LinkedIn account will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Here my LinkedIn is connected and I have to enter the author. So the author is this one. I'm going to enter the image, the file URL, which is this one. And then after that, I have to enter the text content which we have received from the chat GPT response. Same steps which we have followed while creating the post on Facebook. And the visibility is public, and then simply click on save and send test request. And this post will be created on my LinkedIn. Let's wait for the response. So here I have received this response and it says the file has been uploaded successfully. I'm going to open my LinkedIn and I'm going to check this once. So I'm going to open my profile and here I can see that just now I've created this post. Just 1 minute ago I've created this post and this is the same exact caption and the same exact image. So now to summarize, we took Notion as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We entered the item in the database and then with the help of that we generated the caption for the content and generated the image based on that same content which we have generated. We shortened the link with the help of this bit.ly and then we successfully posted or created the post on Facebook and LinkedIn. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Notion, OpenAI, Facebook and LinkedIn with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.